Hey guys, Jen here from Craft Penguin Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning my monthly in my bullet journal. So let's jump on in here. I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll figure it out together. So I need to leave this page blank for next week. So then we'll be into February. So we can go ahead and get ready to set this up in here. Now, February is interesting because the first starts on Sunday and it ends on a Saturday. So I actually only need 4 out of these 5 weeks. So I can actually cut one of these down. I don't need to do like I did in January. So January, this is what mine looked like. I honestly have no idea what to put down here. I don't understand that little box. I just literally used these stencils and filled it in. I don't understand this box whatsoever. I didn't use any of this over here. So, because I just don't know what to put in them. I'll figure something out, I guess. We'll figure it out. I don't think I'm going to go completely structured with the way the stencil is this time. We may experiment and do something different. Now, I have some washi tapes. It's February, so I was looking for Valentine's stuff. This is as Valentine-y as I get. I don't have a lot of Valentine's type washi tape. And I thought, love yourself more. I thought that would fit. Now, I do have a couple of other colors of this one. This one was from Pia Sticker Co. She's no longer open. This one was from Tipsy Dog Designs. She's no longer open. These are just random ones that I have no idea. They're probably in from like one of those Michael's tubes or something, or it was just in a D-stash or something. These stickers were part of the Paperage collection. And then I was looking through, if I want to go the self-love route, I have these decos that I could easily pull in with like this, and I think that would look good. I also have some of these kind of Valentine-y like things. And then I had a couple of quotes. I have this, "You will forever be my always," and if I do the note to self, "I am enough." I think those would be good. So we can kind of play with that idea. I'm thinking let's put some washi tape up top and down below, and then we'll just kind of go from there. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see. Which way does this go? Oh, it goes this way. It's the opposite way. All right. We got this. Guys, this week has really not gone to plan. I didn't realize how not going to plan it was until, recently. It's Wednesday. So, I mean, I figured out this morning that I messed up and I forgot about my Dupixent this week. That was supposed to be taken on Monday. Did I do it? No, because I totally forgot. Then we have this snowstorm that's supposed to be hitting this weekend, which is going to throw off everything for me with my normal delivery days, because I usually do deliveries on Saturday, Sunday afternoon. Well, considering it's supposed to snow most of Saturday, all of Sunday, and into Monday kind of situation, guess what? We're not going to be doing deliveries, am I? So, I mean, we're just striking out. Now, I did take out my Dupixent to take tonight. Don't worry about that. I know I am wasting in a way, but I want to center these. I could always save that piece and use it, maybe. But it was just not enough of the... Yeah. Okay, that's cute. Now, how does this fit? How about we do it like this? I could still use maybe these boxes here. I just don't need the 5th row, and that's okay. We can kind of center it like that, maybe. I still could probably even add like a strip of hearts. Maybe let's add a strip of the hearts down below. Let's do this. So how's your week going? Because clearly, like I said, mine is kind of going to be thrown off every which way it could possibly be done. I am watching my niece tomorrow, which will be nice. I did try to stay out all day for deliveries today. Ended up quitting by 4 because let me tell you, it was a terrible, terrible day. It just was slow as can be. So, can't say I didn't try though. I don't feel like that's like all the way down against that. There we go. All right, that's cute. Gives it that little bit of heart. A little bit more Valentine feel. And that should be good because then that'll give me room up here to put these stickers too. All right, cool. Let's do that. We only need, what is on there? 4 of the things. Now, I'm not worried about this whole thing with the checklist. What I'm thinking I might do, I may extend this up to here and do it that way. We'll make it work somehow or another. Should I do this side first? Probably. And this, I don't understand that little box. We're going to do away with it because I don't see the point. All right. We're going to use my Papermate Ink Joy gel. This is the 0.5 mil. I'm trying to kind of sort of center it around these dots. Do I have you in frame? I feel like I'm like all over the place, but yeah. So let's see. Yesterday I ended up doing a lot of errands because I needed some of it I needed to do as it is. Oops. And then some of it got added on because of the snow that they are predicting. Right now they are predicting an insane amount is what the models are showing. However, they are also saying that that's probably not likely. Like the models are actually showing all the way up to like upwards of like 17 inches, which would be absolutely unheard of for this area. Let's be real. So, who knows what's going to happen? Once it gets closer, they can make better predictions, but right now it's the percentages that show like the likelihood of different things actually look as if 6 inches is likely. Above that, maybe not as much. So, oops, I'm trying to draw on the stencil instead. The only thing I don't like about these stencils is the flimsiness of it, but that's what I've noticed a lot of the stencils are like. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this big box, not the little one. I'm just going to kind of more center this to the other versus, you know, there. Yeah, I think that's better than having that weird little box. If you know what that little box is supposed to be for, let me know. But I don't understand it. When I did my first spread in here, I just kind of was like, oh, I'll just go with what's here, and yeah, I didn't care for it as much. Now I'm not worried about these two boxes down here. I'll probably just fill it with deco or something. I think we went on these lines around these dots. Although that doesn't fit in if I do it. So it must be like that. That's fine. We'll go with this. Now we're committed. All right. Oh, the only other thing I didn't grab was over here. I have this washi that has the numbers. I know it's meant to kind of tape downwards, but that's what I used at the beginning of, for January. And I think I'm going to keep using it because I don't think I have anything else to use it for. So I don't do any kind of tracking with like a monthly thing in like a month at a glance kind of situation. These you have to be really slow and meticulous with, or you just get weird ones like that. That's part of what I don't like about the stencils is I wonder if I should have just used maybe the other side one and done an oval instead of the scallop things. Either way, it's fine. I do have you in frame, right? Yeah, if you got any ideas for these boxes, the sidebar, anything like that, because honestly, I don't know. I really, truthfully have no idea because I don't know. I've never been good about using a monthly spread. Let's just be honest. Okay, that worked. It was a little awkward at the join there, but you know what? It still worked. We got it kind of figured out now. All right. So now we can put days and then our numbers in and then figure out how we want to decorate this and go from there. But gosh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I've never really been good about using the monthly. I'm trying to use this. This is my social media planner. My content planner, I guess you could call it. So I am using this part at least to mark things like when I'm doing what YouTube video. Beyond that, I don't know. it's just one of those, I don't know what to do in a monthly that I don't already do in the weekly. It's just weird for me. I don't know. All right, we'll use the big February. I think I liked it here. I can put some deco around it. I really didn't do as much with January as I could have. I just mostly did, all right, we're going to have to use some scissors in some respects, I think. I don't need this star. Let's be honest. I don't have any purpose for it. But I only need through 28 for February because it's February. So what I did last time, and I hope I'm still on in frame. This is how I kind of did it. And it worked really well until you get to the very end, and then it just, you have to go one by one. But February is a very satisfying month in terms of the way the month lays, where it's, 4 full weeks and nothing more, nothing less. So I think this gives you a little bit longer video than if I would have done my classic happy planner. Right now, I guess I'm just tired and a million things on my mind, I guess. Like I said, I'm watching my niece tomorrow. My brother and sister-in-law are moving. They are currently in an extended stay, which is where they've been for a while, several months at least. So they are finally moving into a townhouse. It's a rental situation, but they are at least moving out of an extended stay, which is great. So they asked if I could watch the baby so they can get stuff moved easier, which makes sense. It really does. So I won't be working tomorrow because of that. Although with the way the weather is going to be this weekend, I kind of wish I was working tomorrow, but I'm not going to pull out from that commitment. Plus, I'm cool with baby snuggles and stuff like that. I will try to work on some shop stuff. I say try because, baby time. Oh, I wonder if I can make it all the way. Probably not. There's nothing to grab onto to rip that. So that's how I'm using that washi that came. This also came in the kit. So I'll just have to waste a few numbers. Big deal. Oops. I know, like I said, it's made to be able to go vertically for like a month at a glance kind of situation if you wanted to write stuff for each day. All right, so far I like it. Now let's, I guess, figure out some sort of, I'm thinking we can use this because of that. So maybe if we just, I know I put this box here because it went with that. I don't know if that, is that weird? I don't know what I'm going to put in there. Don't ask. I just don't know. Oh, no, I didn't say stick. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to stick it. Maybe like this. I want it up a little higher. Make it look like that was a connected box. It doesn't really matter. We got lips. We got little hearts. And then there's this like planner thing, type thing. Maybe we'll stick that over here. I don't know. And then, like I said, we have these. Do I want to randomly just put a little heart right here? Or I could use one of the little ones. Let's go ahead and plan my content in here, and then I can finish decorating because, all right, so this week, today is Wednesday. Let me look at January. Today is the 21st. So next week will be Classic Happy Planner. I originally was thinking I'll do Tuesday one week, Wednesday, and then I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do Wednesday and Saturday, and then I'll make it easy. So I guess I can just put down Wednesday, Saturday for these, and I can always go back in and write in later, or we may be able to do it on camera. But these will be my video days for the channel that are guaranteed video days. Now, if I had something else come up that I wanted to add in, then you may get a random one other days of the week. That's what I'm getting at. So if next week is Classic Happy Planner and Bullet Journal, then the following week would be probably daily like I did here, daily part 1, daily part 2. So daily part 1, daily part 2, and then it would be Classic Happy Planner and Bullet Journal. And then that repeats, except do I want to do it like that, where I do the monthly video, which actually works really well. So then we can say March monthly. And now if I decide I want to film my Classic Happy Planner monthly, I can always add it in sometime. It's not going to interrupt anything. And then this will be daily, as in my long video daily. And then we go back to Classic Happy Planner and Bullet Journal. I'm trying to rotate like I normally would, but I think doing the every other time, one of them doing daily part 1 and 2, and the other just doing a full long video. I think that's going to work probably better. And then, like I did here, I did a sped up bullet journal video there. I want to do one on this Sunday. So, what's that? After my daily, like the day after my daily, because that's not a bullet journal week. Okay, we can do that. I'm trying to, like, these are like plan with me type days. You know what I mean? And those will just be bullet journal. So it's like Sunday over here and then Saturday over here, but different weeks. Now it would be nice if I like actually made myself little tiny scripts for this, so then I don't have to write everything in, but we'll do what I got to do. Now that I know for sure those things, I can always add stuff, but those are concrete. I feel like it would be wrong not to add like at least some sort of heart on the 14th because it's Valentine's Day. So I feel like I have to add it. Did I just push you up too high? I'm like, I don't know where I have the camera set. Let's, I guess, add some more cuteness down here because I don't know what else to do with this space. If I have haul videos, obviously that will get added in. If I have something else that I decide I feel like doing, then it'll get added in. That might be cute right there. Maybe I can kind of mimic that on the other side. That's cute. All right. I'm just trying to fill in some space here because I don't know what else to do with it. And I have this box I can always write in if I have something I need to write down. I don't know. I don't want to really put too much in these boxes. If they were empty boxes, that would be different, but I eliminated a whole week of empty boxes for the sake of that. So I think I'll leave these ones alone. And I think we'll call this good right here. I think it's cute. It's kind of got a mix of the, actual Valentine stuff and then kind of self-love. Since that seems to be what I have more in my decos and stuff like that right now. And I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with self-love. You gotta have that to love other people. So there you go. This is my February monthly in my bullet journal. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.